The Cardinals Club Series ended up to be a runaway game for Tdavis, and I'm going to break down exactly how he did this. Hey, this is Time Bomb, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button to catch all the updates. Thanks a lot for joining me here, guys. I'm going to break down exactly what went down in the Cardinals Club Series. This was between Tdavis and Kmac. It was looking to be a pretty good game, but in the end, Tdavis, who's been a competitive player for the last few years, was able to pull this out. Kmac was there last year, and I remember he had a 17-point lead and wasn't able to win it against Volt last year. And this game is a tough one for him. He was never really able to get his offense going. He did have a pretty, exotic offense, or one that you don't see too often. He's running like a gun spread, so that's something that's kind of exclusive to him that you probably wouldn't see too much elsewhere. So that's one thing that you got to give him credit for at least trying and working his own scheme that you don't typically see. And you could see glimmers of it, of how it was working, but I think ultimately Tdavis was able to adjust and get the job done in this game. So I wanted to kind of go over the game. We can take a look at it. Tdavis, his defense, he was running a $3-2-6, pretty much sitting in a cover 3 shell and making adjustments from it, some cover 2, I think, here and there. And Kmac was using the big nickel, just sitting in cover 3s and trying to just get into the A gap and try to get some quick pressure. And that's where I think how Tdavis ultimately won this game is he just took exactly what he was given. He didn't try to do too much. He saw that that's what he was going to do. He was going to run the ball. He was going to do some play action when he was going to pass. He was going to do what he had to do to beat that little blitz that Kmac was sending at him. And I believe that was the start of this meta, seeing it more after this game. So, give Kmac credit for that. He did do a great job with this defense. So let's take a look at the game. So when we first take a look at the beginning of the game, Tdavis starting out with the ball against that, you see Kmac right there getting in that A gap, trying to just, bait someone to get some pressure. And, Tdavis does a smart thing. He's running the ball here, but he's not able to get anywhere with it. So, second down again, he's got the ball. He's going to try to continue to pound the rock. It's definitely his game plan. That's where the game's at. But Kmac is able to stop the run. Third down, Tdavis is going to look to pass in this situation. And we see again, Kmac is in the A gap. He doesn't, the pressure gets in there and he gets the sack. That's exactly what Kmac was looking to do. That's the defense he's trying to play. So in the first possession, Tdavis starting with the ball, he's got a punt. So then Kmac's going to come out on this punt return here. He's going to start just past the 30. He's running this gun spread offense. And, early on he was finding, here and there, he's just going to make these short little looks, does a little spin move, going to get the first down. Like he's just finding these little underneath passes over this the 3-2-6 in the cloud flat. So Tdavis is just kind of watching it happen. Okay, yeah, you hit me in the short, I'm gonna let that happen. There underneath, yeah, sure, you're moving out on the ball. And this is where Tdavis kind of snaps it on, stays underneath on this play, and a bad pass from Kmac. I mean, he just lofts one up, and when you see a pass that bad that's going to get picked off, you have to think that he made a mistake, especially when you see his reaction, because this ball is just, if he was trying to lead it up, or I don't know what he was thinking, but that ball went well underneath, gets a terrible throw, and you can see from his reaction there, Kmac is not happy about this play. So on the next possession here, we see that Tdavis, he has got the ball, and ultimately on second down here, big run from Tdavis. He gets that little halfback draw, which he flipped it a bunch of times before he actually ran that play, and just really kind of messed up what Kmac was probably wanting to do, and just drives that ball with a draw out of the bunch right up the middle and gets a big touchdown for him. So that's, he's got this 7-point lead. If he can play good defense, he's already ahead, but Kmac does have the ball at half. So this next possession here, again, Kmac trying to run his defense. Everything is locked up, and eventually the pressure is going to get in there for Tdavis. Again, he just has a little something underneath. Tdavis is making the adjustments now and is really able to shut down this whole spread offense. Again here, pressure, it's not getting in there quick, but it's getting in there eventually. Give him that much time and he's not rolling out. So he's got a punt, and now Tdavis has got the ball back here. We're into the second quarter, and again, he's just going to do that little draw play, just looking for some space, but he's getting shut down by Kmac. He's just running that A-gap blitz, and he's finally able to stop the run. Here we go on 3rd and 13. Nothing's open. Pressure gets in there. He gets the sack. So Tdavis, again, not afraid to punt the ball, has a beauty punt, pinches him on the 2. So Kmac, under 2 minutes left in the second, and he gets not able to move the ball. It's 4th down. He has an open look, but late on the play, knocks the ball loose. So Kmac can't convert on 4th down. I feel like that was a mistake. He doesn't need to go for it really in that situation. He's only going to, if he can play good defense, and ultimately he does, it only gives up 3. So it's maybe not that bad, but it's so earlier in the game. As a conservative player, I probably would have punted the ball in that situation. So now, after that field goal, Kmac gets the ball. He starts to move it up a little bit, attacks the middle of the field there, and is able to start moving the ball a little bit here at the end of the quarter. If he can get into field goal territory, but he throws another pick here, throwing that ball into double coverage. Just a bad read on that play. You got to think maybe Kmac is just a little bit off, or Tdavis has finally just made the adjustments. So we get into the second half now, and this is where Kmac is getting all the chances really he needs. This minute, he's only down 10-0 when he's barely been able to move the ball. He's played pretty solid defense, and he gets to start with the ball in the second half. So here we see he's found himself in a 4th down situation again, just past the 30, and he's going to go for it here. And dropping back to pass. He's getting a lot of time, and he just can't seem to find anyone until that last second where he just user playmakers him up, and he finds him open up the field here. So again, getting tons of time, getting great blocking. Tdavis is just saying he's going to play coverage and try to lock down this gun spread. Finally, the pressure gets in there, and Kmac has got to throw the ball away. So now he's looking at another 4th down situation. Kmac has just found himself here. He's battling as much as he can, trying to stay in this game. Tdavis, though, just doing a great job, just staying strong with his defense, just trying to lock down whatever routes he's sending. Playmakering, he's using it over the side there, knocks that ball down. Tdavis, another stop, gets the ball back. And Kmac, you can see at this point, he's lost the mental game. He just, you know what I mean? He can't make it happen. And right away, Tdavis striking back again with that little draw play out of the bunch with that motion. It's just getting great blocking for him. He pounds that ball in. He's going to go up 17-0 in the 3rd. And that's I mean, it's possible, but you got to think in this situation against a player locking you down, you're not going to be able to do much. And then Tdavis is going to get another pick on another 4th down, and that's going to be all she wrote in this game. So Tdavis, the key to beat, look at him here, happy, celebrating his victory. Give it up to him, coming back to competitive Madden after a year off, and able to get a big win. Who's going to represent the Cardinals in the Club Series Finals. And really, how did he do it? I think it was mostly from just taking what his opponent was giving him, because he saw that he was getting that nickel over G A-gap blitz, so he ran the ball a ton. The draw seemed to work great against it. He seemed to only pass the ball when he had to, and he just stuck strong with his defense and just adjust around what Kmac was trying to do. Kmac was not running the ball, so he didn't have to worry about it. He didn't need to get, and the few times that Kmac did run the ball, he was shut down instantly. That $326 was doing a great job. I think the adjustments he had behind it were probably the difference in this game. So that's how he was able to beat Kmac. Kmac was an amazing player. Shouldn't take anything away from him. He just had a rough game where things couldn't go his way, and Tdavis just seemed to be a step ahead on most of those plays. And that big pick and early on in the game seemed to really cost Kmac, and I think probably took his head out of the game just a little bit. Give him all the credit in the world, though, for trying to get back into that game the entire time. He never gave up. So I'll be back with another video on the next club series, breaking that one down as well. Thanks a lot for checking out this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Give this video a like if you were down with it. Thanks a lot for checking us out. I've been Time Bomb. You guys are awesome, and I will catch you later.